This is Jeff with you again from Trappers, and had a couple requests about the set we use, and some of you guys have been trapping a while. I'm sure you've seen the compass set, but some of you new guys aren't familiar with it. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it first before we took you out in the line and showed you a couple sets. And anyway, we trapped about probably the first maybe 10 days, and then got some critters, and we've been in Missouri deer hunting and Pennsylvania deer hunting, so we've been playing around, not doing a lot of trapping. But anyway, we got back to it here, well, maybe a week ago. We put about 10 sets out about 2 days before we get that big storm, and we got 14 inches of snow. So things weren't going along too good, so we decided 2 days ago we're gonna, if we could find some of these sets, we're gonna pull them out. And they're just, we didn't see any tracks or anything. Nothing seemed to be moving. So last night we had a little bit of rain, and we'd lost about maybe 3 inches of snow. We're down around 10 inches now. And anyhow, lo and behold, this coyote dug through about 10 inches of snow, got down to that set and got himself caught. So hey, luckily we couldn't find that trap, or we would have had it pulled. So anyhow, we redid this one because we got a big catch circle in the middle of a big white field. So I'm sure that's pretty eye-appealing to a coyote. So we reset that today, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I wanted to talk to you about this compass set a little bit. The best part about this compass set is you can catch a variety of animals, and you don't have to worry too much about pan distance from your hole and things that are real critical with a dirt hole. With that compass set, of course, you've got 4 holes or 3 holes, however you want to do it, and the animal is nosing back and forth from hole to hole, and when he does that, he continually walks over the trap, so he's going to hit the pan sooner or later. That pan is about 7 inches from the center of the pan to the center of your holes. Now, it's called a compass set because you got 4 little holes around there, one which would actually be on your north, east, west, and south, okay? You're not digging the holes. You just drive a trap stake in about 6 inches and kind of round it out, and it's going to give you like a little mouse hole. All you're going to do is lure those holes. No bait, just some lure down those holes, and you can catch, we've caught fisher in that set, bobcat in that set, coons, red, gray fox, coyotes. Like I said, pan to the hole distance, which is actually the hang-up with a dirt hole, is not that critical with this set. So, you know, like I said, they're going to move back and forth, and you can catch a variety of animals there. All you got to do is kind of change your lure up. If you're going for cats, you change your lure up for cats. And that seems to work pretty well. So we're going to take you out online. I'm going to show you a couple of sets, but I wanted to show you tell you a little bit about it before I showed it to you in the woods. It'll make more sense to you. If you think of it as a clock, you're going to have a hole at 12, 3, 9, and 6. If you got it against backing, a lot of times I leave that hole, which would be at 6 or south. I leave that hole. I don't put a hole there. We just use 3. Your 12 o'clock hole on 3 and 9, or your north and east and west. You can leave that south end open for him to come in that way. But if you're out with no actual backing, and it's just a big flat nondescript area, you need the 4 holes. But anyway, let's go out on the line, and we'll look at this set and show you a couple catches. All right, there's a finished compass set. It's probably about 7 inches up, probably about 7 inches from the pan to the holes. You got 3 holes, one at 12, one at 9, and one at 3. That's about it. Real simple, easy to make. Okay, here's another close-up of that set. Those 3 holes, I would say you're about 7 inches. That's not that critical because the animal's going to be going back and forth anyway. So that's finished set. Pretty simple, easy to make, and it works. Okay, there's an unusual sight of red fox. I didn't think there was any more around, but I guess there is. Okay, there's a coon. That's about the 4th or 5th big one we got. Okay, we'll remake this and get him out. Pull up a little closer now. There's our coyote.
done.
He ain't going nowhere.
We never sighted it.
He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. And there's our coyote on the knoll. That's the first one up here this year. But we've caught numerous coyotes off this knoll.